Good morning. You're watching India This Morning. I'm Sanjana Chauhan.
Very good morning. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali, and today is the 20th anniversary of Operation Vijay, popularly known as the Kargil War, that saw 527 soldiers martyred. So we bring you this special segment where we bring you stories of the brave hearts. 20 years since the Kargil War, Mirror now salutes the nation's brave hearts. Preparations at the Dras War Memorial are now in full swing ahead of the Kargil Divas, as President Ramnath Kovind will be visiting the Dras Memorial today.
That's right. That's going to be at about 9:30 a.m. This morning, Afrida. But we have a number of events that have been planned out by the army to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Kargil Vijay Divas. Mirror now bringing you this special report. Let's take a look.
Kargil War established the importance of artillery firepower in modern-day battlefield. Bofors gun saved day for infantrymen who were fighting against all odds to dislodge Pakistani troops who had occupied several heights in Kargil, Batalik and Dras sector. With accurate firepower, they were able to reduce enemy defense to rubble. Not only that, with sustained firepower, they were able to break will of enemy and also their will to fight. This way they were able to make difference and change the course of whole war. One of the most maligned and politicized gun became important during 1999 Kargil War that started in the month of May and continued till July 26, and finally the tricolor was unfurled. More than 2 lakh shells were fired by Indian artillery. That means 5,000 shells were fired every day to ensure that all those Pakistani troops who were entrenched inside those bunkers were removed, evacuated. And finally, Indian infantrymen were able to climb up the hillock and they were able to reoccupy all those posts that had been occupied by Pakistani intruders. This gun played a very important role. It provided them cover fire and it also reduced enemy defense to rubble.
And we'll also be bringing you live visuals, as we can see on our screens, of these visuals coming in from the War Memorial in the national capital. Rajnath Singh currently present there, and the President also will be now in Kargil at 9:30 a.m. this morning. Meanwhile, yesterday, Army Chief Bipin Rawat spoke ahead of the 20th anniversary of Operation Vijay. His message was very clear. Pakistan learnt its lesson in 1999 and will now never dare to enter Indian territory again.
Quite sure, even you are confident that the adversary will never attempt this again. In fact, this was a big misadventure undertaken by the Pakistan Army in 1999. They did not appreciate the will and the intent of the Indian political establishment and the Indian armed forces, that they will never allow them to succeed. And no matter what heights they capture, the Indian Army will always get back to them and recapture those heights. And this was evident during the Kargil War in 1999. And my warning to Pakistan is, do not ever attempt such a misadventure anytime in the future.
Well, so let's bring you stories of some of those brave hearts, and let's begin with the story of Yogendra Singh Yadav, who's in fact one of the youngest Paramveer Chakra awardees, standing just a few meters away from Tiger Hill. The youngest Paramveer Chakra awardee, Yogendra Yadav, recounted his story of valor.
That's right. Now, despite actually being hit by 15 bullets, he went on to destroy 3 Pakistani posts. The act that sent a very strong message to the other side.
20 साल बाद आज जब आप टाइगर हिल से कुछ मीटर की दूरी पर खड़े हैं तो कैसा महसूस कर रहे हैं?
बड़ा फक्र फील होता है कि आज से 20 साल पहले 18 ग्रेनेडियर्स के बहादुर जवानों ने अपने रक्त का एक एक कतरा बहा करके इस टाइगर हिल टॉप के ऊपर विजय पताका फहराया था, और मुझे उस लड़ाई का हिस्सा
On your screens right now, you're looking at Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh standing there paying tribute to this memorial that was constructed to pay homage to the brave hearts of Kargil, war. Now remember, Kargil Vijay Divas, named after the successful Operation Vijay, celebrated in India on the 26th of July. The war that started on the 3rd May 1999 and concluded on this day 20 years ago. On 26th of July 1999, India successfully took command of the high outposts in Kargil, and that was the day that we are commemorating today. You can see the Union Defence Minister right there along with the top officers of the forces present there in Kargil at the moment. The Kargil war was fought for about 40 to 60 days under -10-degree temperature, ended on the 26th of July and resulted in the loss of life on both sides. India lost 527 brave soldiers. The war ended with India regaining control of all the previously held territory. Kargil Vijay Divas is celebrated today, the 26th of July, every year in honor of the Kargil war heroes. This year is special. It's the 20th anniversary of the Kargil war. This is a war that took place in the Kargil Dras area of Ladakh in Jammu and Kashmir. This is celebrated in the Kargil Dras sector and the national capital of New Delhi. And the pictures that are coming to you right now are from the national capital.
Right. Now, the president will also be visiting the Kargil Memorial on July 26th. That is today, which also marks the Kargil Vijay Divas. It's been 20 years already. President Ramnath Kovind will be visiting the War Memorial in Dras to pay tributes to the soldiers who were martyred in the 99 Kargil War with Pakistan. Now, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Secretary BVR Subramaniam earlier this month had gone to the memorial ahead of the president's visit. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who's on your screens right now, at the memorial in the national capital. Now, he had also visited the memorial on the 20th of July. Preparations by the Indian Army are in full swing to mark this anniversary of the Kargil War, to rekindle the valor of the soldiers who took part in Operation Vijay. Now, the War Memorial in Dras has around 500 tombstones with the names of soldiers inscribed on them. The Indian Armed Forces, let's remember, had defeated Pakistan on July 26, this very day, 20 years ago, in 99. Since then, the day is celebrated as Kargil Vijay Divas.
Right. Let's listen into some inputs that we've got from Pradeep Datta, who was tracking, in fact, getting us stories from Kargil as well. Let's listen in.
Supreme test for country's resilience is to convert crisis into opportunity for introspection and renewal. During Kargil war, India exactly did same thing. After Kargil, we have seen that besides improvising on intelligence, they had also tried to add several weaponry in their arsenal. Like we have got the HSTI. This helps, in fact, to detect infiltration of intruders into this side of the border. This is very lightweight. Let's speak to the person and find out क्या चीज है इसमें खास इस वाले HSTI में?
ये नाइट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है HSTI, जिससे हम दुश्मन को काफ़ी दूर तक देख सकते हैं। तकरीबन 4.5 किलोमीटर तक दुश्मन के व्हीकल को और 2.5 किलोमीटर तक हम जो दुश्मन का जवान है उसको देख सकते हैं। बिल्कुल इफेक्टिव दिखाती है और ख़राब मौसम में भी काफ़ी अच्छा दिखाती है। तो काफ़ी अच्छा इंस्ट्रूमेंट दिया गया है, मतलब नया इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, काफ़ी अच्छा है, फौज में दिया गया है।
See, this has been recently inducted in the army. Earlier, it was not available during the Kargil war. Had these HSTI been available to the armed forces that time, it would have really made difference. Then we have got these kind of wireless sets also. It helps, in fact, soldiers to stay in touch with each other, especially during bad weather condition when there is a snowfall. And then there are these night vision devices. These were also not available to soldiers fighting Kargil war while they were trying to, in fact, take out those Pakistani intruders who will entrench deep inside bunkers. See, this carbine is normally being with the infantry people, but this is another Swedish made gun. This is a very light weapon which is nowadays being provided to infantrymen, and that really makes difference while they are fighting war. And then this is INSAS rifle. INSAS rifle में क्या चीज चेंज कर दी गई है? अब लाइट कर दिया गया इसका वेट?
नहीं साहब, मैं स्नाइपर के बारे में बताऊँ, इंसास के बारे में नहीं बता।
अच्छा, बताइए क्या है?
7.62 ड्रैगनो स्नाइपर राइफल एक लंबे रेंज का हथियार है। इसकी अहमियत को देखते हुए इसके ऊपर इसी प्रकार की साइट और एसेसरीज दी गई है, जिसकी इसकी अहमियत और भी बढ़ जाती है। विदाउट साइट इससे हम 800 मीटर तक दुश्मन पर फायर कर सकते हैं, और साइट के साथ इस पर 1300 मीटर तक फायर कर सकते हैं। स्नाइपर का मेन मुद्दा एक गोली और एक कमांडर होता है।
See, this gun has also been modified. It can just aim at enemy from 800 meters, and with this device, it can aim at enemy from 1300 meters. Besides this, there is in fact the grenade launcher also. In this, 16 grenades can be fitted, and at a time, the 16 grenades can be fired at enemy, and they can just inflict heavy casualty. Besides this, there is another rocket launcher that is available. Besides artillery, this type of weaponry really makes a difference, and these are in fact the new weapons that has been added into the arsenal after Kargil war. So that clearly indicates that India has learned many lessons, and 20 years after, in fact, Army Chief has rightly said, Pakistan can never ever make such mistake of trying to intrude into the Indian side, which they did 20 years back, while getting entrenched into several posts on high altitude area in Kargil, Batalik and Dras sector.
जब कैप्टन अनुज नायर पोस्टिंग पे गए थे, आपकी आखिरी बात उनसे क्या थी? Did he tell you that he was being sent to the front?
हमें उसने नहीं बताया था। मेजर रितेश शर्मा ने मुझे फ़ोन किया था कि अनुज के लिए आपको कुछ भेजना है, तो मैंने उसको बोला अनुज ने 2 CDs मंगाई थी, मैं वो भेजना चाहती हूँ। उसके कमांडर ने मुझे बताया कि मैडम वो तो वॉर में है। दैट वाज द डे हमें पता चला, एंड अनुज की डेथ हुई है 7 जुलाई को। 6 जुलाई को हमें ब्रिगेड से फ़ोन आया था, ब्रिगेडियर गिल का। उन्होंने कहा कि मैंने अभी अनुज को एक सीरियस ऑपरेशन के लिए भेज रहा हूँ, एंड आई जस्ट विश्ड हिम गुड लक। तो सुबह 9:45 पे उसका मैसेज आया था ब्रिगेड से, तो उन्होंने कहा कि अनुज इज़ नो मोर, एंड फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट लाइफ चेंज ड्रास्टिकली।